Yoo-hoo. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. Love you all. Love you all. Love you to death. How you all doing today? I hope you all doing well. Fine. Have your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner, and your do I look fat? I look fattish. Kind of fattish. But hope you all doing well. You're alive and kicking it. And you're smiling and you're giving God praise for another beautiful day in your life. You may wake up, got some pain here, pain there, but you're still kicking it, still loving every minute, every second of your life, every beautiful moments. Maybe you're getting ready to get married. Maybe you're getting ready to have a baby, bring a new life to the world, to introduce someone, an infant, who knows? But it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful morning. Hey. And you know me, I'm always coming by, checking you out and letting you know what is going on, because some of you don't know what's going on. You're all engaged in some other stuff. I don't know what. Some of you are not familiar with what's going on in the world. And you should know what's going on in the world today, because there's a lot of stuff going on that you need to get some proper information about. I'm not talking about disinformation or this misinformation or whatever may come your way. But you're believing in facts, truthfulness, and all the beautiful things that may engage your thoughts. So today, it's another beautiful day here in my hometown of the Sunshine State. It's another beautiful day for some of us, and hopefully you are one of us. And I'm just dropping this by you real fast like a little bunny, you know. You know, I've been doing these little videos for my YouTube people, because some of them just want to wind their booty. They don't want to know what's going on in the world today. They want to close their ears and eyes. They don't want to be stressed out about other stuff. So you know me, I'm always bringing you news, and I call them good news, bad news. And every time you hear that good news, bad news tale, you know I'm going to be talking about war. I've been talking about war for a few years now. Mainly, first one was Ukraine, which is still going on. Ukraine and that guy over there, the Russian one, Mr. Volodymyr. Yep. But you know, for the past 2 years, I've been doing this good news, bad news story based on what is going on in the Middle East. You know what's happening in the Middle East. Another place for conflicts. There's always conflicts there. But I've been concentrating lately, not that I'm ignoring the love of my heart, which is Ukraine, of course. But I gotta tell you, continue telling this story in the Middle East between Hamas and Israel. Israel and Hamas. And you know, when we talk about good news, bad news, we're talking about what happened in October 7th, 2023. A lot of kidnapping went on. A lot of massacre, murdering, or whatever you call it, went on in October the 7th, 2023. That is when Hamas, a militant Palestinian group that Mr. Benjamin Netanyahu would like to call terrorist group, they decided to rain rockets, drone rockets, missile rockets that they get from who knows. Iran, I would think, was the main supplier. You know, they rain rockets down on a concert that was taking place over there in Israel. Kidnap a lot of children, young babies and all, young people. That was in 2023. And ever since that day, Mr. Benjamin Netanyahu, the Israeli Prime Minister, and his hardliners decided to say, we're going to kick some ass. They're going to try and obliterate you, Hamas. Can you believe that? Ever since that day, ever since they started, it had not stopped. The rockets, the airstrikes, the IDF, they had not stopped. In the process of doing that, there's a lot of people killed. A lot of wounded babies, children, Palestinian children died ever since October the 7th. By the way, we're coming up to that date, anniversary, again, pretty soon, because today is October 4th, 2025. So we're pretty close to October the 7th, 2023 anniversary. And meantime, the rockets, the airstrike continue in the city, Gaza City, because Mr. Benjamin Netanyahu want nothing more than to say bye-bye to all those so-called Hamas militant people. We want to kill them all. And instead of killing them all, he's killing more and more innocent people, Palestinian people, young children, young babies, young men, old women, grandma, granddad, uncles, and cousins. Yep. So, yes, we all been asking for a ceasefire so that we could get the hostage, or we could feed the younger people, young children in the Gaza Strip. But Mr. Benjamin Netanyahu put up a blockade most of the time. He didn't want to know anything about feeding any Palestinians, people from the Gaza Strip. They don't want to know that, because he reckoned that all the food and all the medicine and whatever, Hamas will get it. And no, he rather to starve them out. Yeah, we all know that, yeah, go ahead and starve Hamas. But who are Hamas? Who are they? Just because they have some kind of camouflage on, you think they're evil men? Young men, they may be throwing stones, throwing cocktails, upsetting the IDF people. You don't know. So they continue They continue airstrikes, continuous airstrike on the Gaza Strip. And now they're in Gaza City, trying to kill all the Hamas bad guys. They didn't succeed at all, because there's still Hamas bad guys around. So yes, that's what we're going to talk about today, people. Because I call it good news, because today we are to celebrate it and accept it, that it is good news, thanks to our beautiful President of the United States, who talked to Mr. Netanyahu, telling Mr. Netanyahu, hold up, dog, stop the bombing. First time he did that, very first time, he literally told the man, stop the bombing. And the reason why I did that, people, is because Mr. Trump has get together with all the other Arab nations, majority of them, and they come to some arrangement, some deal or something, to tell Hamas, you need to give up. You need to surrender, because if you don't, you have come to the end of your reign. Because Mr. Benjamin Netanyahu are going to obliterate what is left of the Gaza Strip. In particular, Gaza City. So Mr. Trump did his magic stuff, and it seems like something had come to fruition. Well, we're hoping anyway. You never know. You never know. But it is good news, because we have reached a point where this is it for Hamas. There's no turning back. There's no giving up. There's no stopping. This is it. You got to stop. You got to give up the hostages. So that's what Mr. Trump negotiated with all the other Arab nations who is in agreement with him. So yes. So I write that down for you, and we're going to talk about this now. I write it down, so I don't want to jump the gun, you know. I really don't want to jump the gun on this. No. But if what I am hearing and what I am telling you now is the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, then this will be the very best news of all the year. The best news of the year, 2025. Best news of the year for some of the hostage families. And it will be bad news for some of the hostage families. And what I mean by that is that the good news will be that Hamas has come to some agreement to release the hostages. But what they look like, how they look physically, mentally, we don't know yet. And if it's bad news, well, it will be for those families who, sons, friends, cousins, uncles, or whoever, are dead. So all they're waiting on is to receive the deceased body, to bring them home, give them a proper burial or something. Yes, so it'll be bad news for some hostage family. Today, October the 4th, 2025, we are hearing that our beautiful president will send one of his top men, Mr. Witkoff, to the Middle East, yep, to the Middle East to seal what he called, our president called, his board of peace. He want to go to send his man over there today, October the 4th, to seal the deal with Hamas. And it's for his board of peace. Yes. Yes, so that where we are today. If he get his board of peace for the hostages and for and he actually told Israel to stop the bombing. Hold up, dog, hold up. Stop the bombing. Because Hamas will find an excuse that they cannot release the hostages because Israel continuing with the bombing and the airstrikes and everything. So our boss, our president said, hey, stop the bombing. Just give the people a chance. Let Hamas bring out the hostages. Let the Hamas bring the hostages live, hopefully, and dead, hopefully. Yes. Yes, he literally told Mr. Netanyahu that. And of course, you know, our president, he's right there with Benjamin Netanyahu. He can't do no wrong. But if our president have the guts to say, oh, hold up, dog, hold up on the bombing, then you know he's serious this time. Yep. So the deal, yeah, since Hamas is good, since Hamas expressed to release expression is their willingness to release the hostages, and that's all we care about right now, is getting the hostages home, hopefully alive. So I'm saying to you people, I don't know if it makes sense to you, it doesn't make sense to me. We got 2 years of war, 2 years of killing. How many thousand died? How many thousand injured babies wounded for life? How many? I don't know, you know. We're hearing numbers of 40,000, 50,000, 60,000. Because it's 2 years of war. It's 2 years of airstrike, continuously, non-stop. There never been a ceasefire. Yeah, there was a ceasefire. You can't really call it a ceasefire. It was way back when. So it didn't last long. But I'm saying to you people, you see if this makes sense to you. Especially about Hamas. What was this for? What was this all about? If you got 60,000 people killed, you got your city ruined. All 2 million people of the Gaza Strip have no home. They're displaced all over the place. Children wounded for life. What is the point what's the point of you attacking Israel when you did? And let Israel prolong the airstrike for nearly 2 years. Ruining your country, ruining your city, ruining your villages, ruining your towns and people's life. What was the point? There are no winners, like I said in one of my videos before. There are no winners on this. Israel didn't want, Mr. Netanyahu didn't want jack shit from it. Hamas didn't want nothing. All they thought about is on destruction unto the people, Palestinian people. They didn't win anything. And now with our president, with his 20-plus plan, ceasefire plan, or ending of the war plan, we come up with it right now. And that plan exclude Hamas from holding any governmental business, running the country, being a political leader, and it excludes you guys. You got no say in anything anymore. It's all taken. So what was the purpose of it? What was the plan? Get nothing from it. You telling people, did Hamas get anything? Did Hamas win anything? Did Mr. Netanyahu, the Israeli Prime Minister, won anything? No. Israeli soldier died in the process as well. What was the point of this 2 year, 700 and something plus days? Airstrike, war, so-called war, one-sided war. What did Hamas get out of it? They can't hold no office nowhere there. There can't be any political government source from there. They're done. They've been done a long time ago. So what was the point of it? All those people killed, innocent people killed, dead, children, Palestinian babies, children, unable to go to school for how many? Over 700 and something plus days. Lost all those education. They got no education. While the Israeli children dressed up nicely, clean shoes, clean school uniform, getting their education. Palestinian children from the Gaza Strip receive nothing. Only thing they receive is starvation, sick, broken bones and limbs, nothing. So yeah, everything ought to be blamed on Hamas, that so-called group. Everything ought to be blamed on Hamas. Or the people ought to blame them for their city being smashed to smattering. And of course, like I said before, 2 wrongs don't make a right, something like that. Because the Israeli Prime Minister went about it in the wrong way. He knew all along that Hamas have all those tunnels and everything and everywhere where they smuggle in weapons and whatever. They knew that. But why couldn't he negotiate with Hamas at that time before he let loose all his airstrike to get the hostages out first? Over 200 of them. Why didn't he do that? Why he had to go in blasting like a Witkoff limestone cowboy, ripping up the place, killing the innocent people all along to get to the bad guy, and still did not get to them? What was the point? So yeah, blame the Prime Minister as well. But that's what I'm saying, people. It is good news. It is good news, even though I don't want to jump, as I said before, jump the gun here and say, oh yeah, thank you, Lord, they give up. Hamas are giving up. Because anything can happen. And Israel can say, hey, Mr. President, you see, we tried. But now we have to go in and rip everything apart, rip the city, Gaza City, crumble it to the ground. God said nothing left for the Gaza Strip anymore anyway. It's all been smashed, and the people don't have nowhere to go. They're displaced into some no man's land. So that's what I'm saying to people. We can smile. Say, yeah, we got some good news for you people, family of the hostages. If everything holds true, you should be able pretty soon. You should be able pretty soon get your son, your niece, your uncle, your friends. You should be able pretty soon get somebody coming home. Coming home, yes. So we say that is good news, and we hope that Hamas come in. Hey.
This is private property.
Excuse me?
It's private property. We can't film on it.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, so that's it. Good news. All right, people. I love you all, and I leave in you. Peace.